OpenAI just dropped two massive initiatives designed to tackle AI-driven job market disruption, an AI-powered jobs platform launching in 2026, and a newly expanded AI certification program. But before we dive in, did you know that only 40% of you listening are following across our socials? Come on, guys, if you like the show, hit that follow button and collect our deep dives on pods.media. Your support is what keeps the show going. Thank you for your support. Now back to our mission for this deep dive. We're going to thoroughly unpack these initiatives, understand their deep implications for the job market, and really see what this all means for you, navigating this rapidly evolving professional landscape. Think of this as your shortcut to truly understanding a critical, imminent shift in how we work, how we acquire skills, and, well, how we hire. Let's be honest, there's a rising anxiety around AI and jobs, especially, I think, for early career workers. And this topic isn't just relevant, it feels pretty urgent.
Yeah, it really does. And what's truly fascinating here, and what we need to zoom in on, is that this isn't merely about OpenAI releasing like new tools or slightly better AI models. This is a monumental strategic pivot. It's a deliberate move by OpenAI to extend its influence way beyond its core AI research and into the very fabric of workforce development and the fundamental infrastructure of hiring itself.
Right, it's much bigger than just tech updates.
Exactly. For years, the conversation has been about AI's potential to augment or maybe even replace human jobs. Now we're seeing one of the leading AI developers actively stepping in to define how humans will interact with and leverage AI in their careers. As AI integrates into virtually every sector imaginable, verifying what true AI fluency actually means and establishing a benchmark for it is becoming absolutely critical. So our deep dive today will explore how OpenAI aims to not just define that fluency, but also establish maybe the definitive way to validate it on a massive, unprecedented scale.
Okay, so to really grasp the magnitude of what OpenAI is building here, we need to zoom in on their dual strategy. There are, fundamentally, two massive pillars supporting this ambition. First up, we have their AI-powered jobs platform. It's slated for 2026. Now, this isn't just another job board, right?
Not at all.
Its whole purpose is to directly connect employers, and this is key. It includes everyone from, local businesses to major corporations and even government agencies directly with what they're calling AI-fluent candidates. I mean, imagine the implications of a system designed from the ground up just to filter for and highlight people with verified AI capabilities. It really suggests a future where specific AI skills aren't just a bonus, but maybe a primary filter for getting hired.
That's a huge potential shift.
Then we have the equally significant expanded AI certification program. And again, this isn't just some basic online badge you click through. It's designed to validate a broad range of skills, starting from the absolute basics of interacting with AI models, essentially, understanding how to talk to these tools effectively, all the way up to advanced prompt engineering.
And prompt engineering, just quickly for anyone less familiar, is really the art and science of crafting those precise instructions, the queries, to get the best, most reliable outputs from AI.
Exactly. It's knowing how to ask the right questions in the right way to unlock the AI's full potential. And here's a truly cool detail, I think. The program is going to be fully integrated with ChatGPT's study mode. That offers a really convenient way to prepare and, crucially, ensures validity in the certification itself.
Yeah, that integration is clever. It makes it feel very seamless. But what's truly ambitious here, and frankly a potential game changer if they pull it off, is just the sheer scale of their stated goal. OpenAI isn't just dabbling. They're aiming to certify a staggering 10 million Americans by 2030.
10 million.
10 million. That's not just a number. It's a massive reskilling, an upskilling of a significant chunk of the workforce.
Yeah.
And to achieve that kind of scale, they're definitely not going it alone. They've lined up some incredibly significant partners, which really speaks volumes about the need they're addressing. We're talking about major players like Walmart.
Walmart. Okay.
Yeah.
Retail, logistics.
Exactly. John Deere's involvement signals a push into industrial and agricultural applications. So it's not just tech jobs.
Right. Practical uses.
Then you have giants like Accenture and Boston Consulting Group suggesting integration into strategic consulting, enterprise transformation. And critically, the participation of several state governments highlights this public-private partnership aimed at broad workforce readiness. Could impact education, funding.
So across the board, really.
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it shows their strategy to build what they're calling a robust pipeline of AI-literate talent across basically every sector, fundamentally altering the national talent pool.
Okay, so to really understand the mechanics, let's dive a little under the hood of how this whole system will actually function. The jobs platform, it's engineered to use what OpenAI describes as Sophisticated AI to match talent with company needs. This isn't just about keyword scanning your resume, I don't think.
Probably not, no.
Imagine algorithms analyzing maybe not just your listed skills, but potentially your actual performance data from the certification, your projects, maybe even how you communicate with AI to create this multidimensional fit with the company. The goal is to dramatically improve hiring precision, get beyond the frustrating resume roulette we all kind of know.
Yeah, that would be welcome.
And those certifications, they're designed to function as truly trusted credentials, directly integrated within the ChatGPT ecosystem. So you prepare with study mode, get certified in the same place. It lends a level of authenticity and immediate verification that's pretty compelling.
It definitely makes sense strategically.
And it clearly demonstrates OpenAI's larger strategic intent. They're moving beyond just creating powerful AI tools and stepping directly into shaping the future of the workforce and the entire hiring landscape. They're making a play to be, well, an indispensable part of your career journey, from learning all the way to earning.
Now, as fascinating as OpenAI's strategy is, the real question for many listening is probably, okay, but what does this mean for me? And frankly, the direct impact on your career could be incredibly profound. These initiatives aren't just small changes. They could fundamentally reshape how talent is sourced, vetted, and ultimately valued.
So AI skills become essential.
Exactly. AI skills become essential resume credentials, moving from maybe a nice-to-have to a must-have.
Yeah.
And it goes beyond just adding prompt engineering to your LinkedIn. What's insightful here is how OpenAI is attempting to not just create the demand for these skills, but potentially also control the validation of them.
Setting the standard, basically.
Yeah, potentially setting the industry standard defined by the creators of the tech itself. For job seekers who might be feeling a bit anxious about automation, this could actually open up entirely new doors. It could create opportunities in this evolving economy. It's about empowering people, giving them a clear path to show they're ready for an AI-powered future.
This whole move isn't happening in a vacuum, like you said. It actually gets really interesting when you look at who else is staking a claim in this AI education and workforce readiness space. OpenAI is certainly a front runner. With Fidji Simo, their CEO of applications, leading this charge, she seems to have a clear vision, but they're definitely not alone. There's a competitive landscape emerging pretty quickly. Take Google, for instance. They already have their AI Essentials specialization on Coursera. That provides a strong foundation, often focused on Google's own tools, right?
Right. Practical applications within their ecosystem.
Then another big name, Anthropic. They've launched AI fluency courses, but notably with a different focus more on educators, students, responsible AI collaboration.
Yeah, they seem to be emphasizing the ethical side, responsible integration.
Which is also really important. These competitors show that this isn't just an OpenAI thing, it's a broader industry trend. Everyone from tech giants to educational platforms sees the need to equip the workforce, and they're all kind of vying to be the standard bearer for this new skills era. It's a race.
It absolutely is, and this raises several important questions, some significant hurdles OpenAI faces with these incredibly ambitious plans.
Yeah.
Firstly, there's the intense competition in the job platform space itself. They're stepping directly into a really crowded market. They're going head-to-head with established giants, most obviously LinkedIn.
And LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft, OpenAI's biggest partner. That's complicated.
It's fascinating, isn't it? It creates this potential internal tension for Microsoft. Are they hedging their bets? Or is this part of some deeper integrated strategy where OpenAI handles the certification and initial matching, maybe feeding into LinkedIn's broader network? That dynamic is a major discussion point. And beyond LinkedIn, they'll also face tons of other specialized and general job boards, all with established users and employer relationships. OpenAI needs to really prove their platform is better.
Offers superior matching, unique talent.
Yeah. A second, equally huge challenge is ensuring the credibility, maintaining the quality of these certifications as they scale to 10 million people by 2030.
How do you even do that? Keep it meaningful.
Exactly. Think about the logistics, the academic rigor needed. How do you prevent cheating on a massive scale? How do you ensure a certificate earned in, say, California holds the same weight as one from New York? If the certifications become too easy to get, they risk getting diluted, losing value with employers. The whole thing could fall flat.
But if they're too hard?
Right. If they're too stringent, they might not hit that ambitious 10 million target. It's a really complex balancing act. And how these credentials stack up against, traditional degrees or other industry certs will be crucial for their long-term success and acceptance.
Reflecting on the looking forward perspective from the source, this really does feel like a pivotal moment, not just for the workforce, but for OpenAI itself. It signals this clear, aggressive expansion from being mainly an AI research lab to an organization aiming for real-world economic and societal impact on a huge scale.
A fundamental shift in their role.
Totally. If they succeed, these initiatives could truly cement AI fluency as a new workforce baseline. It could redefine hiring norms for countless companies. Imagine a future where, like, knowing basic computer skills today, some level of AI fluency is just expected for a vast range of jobs. It's bold, almost audacious.
It really is. It could fundamentally reshape careers, maybe even alter national economic trajectories. It's not just about making better AI anymore. It's about weaving AI into the fabric of how societies function and how people thrive. And if we consider what the bros take from our source material suggests, there are definitely mixed reactions out there, understandably so. Some see this as incredibly bold innovation, a necessary, proactive step to tackle the challenges of AI job disruption head-on, creating pathways, not just predicting doom.
Building the future of work, not just tech.
Exactly. Leveraging their unique position. But others wonder if it's maybe an unfocused scramble, spreading OpenAI too thin. Critics argue that diverting resources to workforce development might distract from their core mission of advancing AGI research, maybe diluting their edge in pure AI innovation.
Should an AI company be in the credentialing and job matching business? That's the question.
That's the core question for some. But either way you slice it, the conclusion seems clear. This signifies OpenAI embracing a much broader, more influential role. They're not just aiming to own the AI tech itself, but maybe aiming to shape, perhaps even own, the AI-powered economy itself, influencing how talent is developed, verified, and deployed.
So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you as you navigate your own professional journey? We've talked about OpenAI's dual approach. The jobs platform, the certifications, all aimed at AI-driven job market disruption. This isn't just theoretical stuff. It has the real potential to fundamentally reshape how you're skilled or valued, how you might get trained, and ultimately how you find work in this increasingly AI-dominated future. It's really about adapting, learning, and I think critically, staying ahead by understanding this new currency of skills.
Yeah, and maybe a final thought to leave you with. As these AI leaders step into shaping what are essentially public infrastructures like job markets and credentialing systems, what responsibility falls on us, on individuals, to critically evaluate these new systems? What questions should we be asking about the future of work and talent that go beyond just getting fluent in a tool? We need to consider the broader implications for creativity, for critical thinking, for the unique human skills that will still differentiate us. We definitely encourage you to keep exploring how these developments might impact your own career, your industry, and to think critically about the really profound implications here.